Hey guys, welcome back to Firearms and Fellowship. I got a special rifle for you today. It is the Marlin Model 20-A. Guys, you don't see these very often. My buddy Brent at Hard Cash Pawn in Eufaula, Oklahoma. I'll put a link. Check out their Facebook page, and I'll put some pictures up of the shop as well. Uh, he had this rifle, and he was kind enough to let me borrow it for a few days and take a look at it and even shoot it. So, man, I am excited to shoot this thing. He hadn't even shot it, so I don't know if it's dialed in or not. We're gonna find out real quick. But yeah, let's load this thing up. We're gonna shoot some pretty light loads in this. I'm gonna load it up with some CCI subsonics, small game, 40 grain. Um, no, the shorts. Let's start with the shorts. See, I'm excited. Uh, Pest control, 29 grain, 710 feet per second. So the way this thing loads up is kind of interesting. This tube slides out, and there's a slot up here. When I first looked at it, I thought you would load it from the top, but you don't. You pull this thing all the way out to here, and it should stay, but it's not going to. I'm gonna set it in my lap, but I'll show you. There's a little loading gate right there. So let's get this guy loaded up. So this was released in 1907. Now I have not been able to determine the exact manufacture date of this particular rifle. I do know that it was manufactured 2011 or later, the best of my knowledge, because it is a Model 20-A. We did look at the serial number, which is located under the butt plate or under the top tang. And this one is a L488. Now, I have a theory of what date that might represent, but I want to look at some more serial numbers before I talk too much about that. We're probably going to do one more video on this rifle if Brent will let me hang on to it a little bit longer. It's such a neat rifle. All right, let's see. We got 15 in there. Let's try that out. That just clicks in. Look how long that tube is. I imagine you could probably get 25 rounds in there. It's a hammer fired gun. Very lightweight gun. Really, probably about 4 pounds. All right, guys. I hope we can hit something with this. Ooh, this is exciting. All right, step one, it's loaded. Now we're running light loads in this because these guns were not designed for a high velocity load. I think this action could probably handle it, but we're shooting somebody else's firearm, and we sure don't want to break it. So pray for me here. All right, let's just try to hit some steel here and get an idea of where this thing's hitting. All right. Okay. You guys will see better where that hit than I will. Let me go up to that target on the left. And let's just see if we're hitting it. Okay. Yeah, it was a little high. Let's see. See if I can dial that in. All right, not bad. This is a neat action. You see this on basically like the 39A. it was kind of carried over. Beautiful, beautiful rifle. This was designed by Lewis Hepburn, a pretty well-known guy. Did some work for Remington, and I think he worked with Eli Whitney. Man, too cool. I remember when he first got this rifle. I saw it in the shop, and of course I asked how much it was, but it wasn't for the taking, unfortunately. But very thankful to get to shoot it. Let's see if I can hit one of those steel targets. I don't know. Let's go back up on that paper. I know I can hit it. This wasn't the first repeater that could handle short, long, and long rifle. That was the 1891, but that was not a common thing back then. I think at the time Remington was using their proprietary 22 round. Winchester had a repeater, but it was a top eject, and having the side eject was a pretty neat thing. All right, let's shoot some more. If you guys have a Model 20, let me know which version it is and what the serial number is, because I want to kind of look at them and see if my hypothesis is correct. I haven't seen any good data for this rifle as far as, you know, some of the later Marlins, so you can see that this particular letter is for that year. So yeah, if you have one, please put it in the comments. I'm so glad this thing is operating well, and we're at least putting it on paper. I haven't seen any uh, long 22 in forever. I wonder if anybody even makes it. Man, what a neat deal. You've never shot one of these, you get to live vicariously through old Jeremy today. Beautiful action. And a good trigger. Man, I tell you, back then that they really put some work and craftsmanship into these rifles. I want you guys to see, while we get it out here, how this thing loads up. See, it picks that round up. Yeah, there you go. And slides it right in. Isn't that cool? Oh, I know, I'm giddy. Man, load it up and shoot all day. So in the podcast, I've got lots of really good close-up pictures of this. So check that out. I've got some pictures of the rifling, and it looks good. This is a nice, clean gun. It's been taken care of. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece. I think after we shoot these shorts, which we should be getting close, put 15 in there, we'll try some of these subsonic long rifles. And I don't know, I may be hitting those steel targets down there, but these little pest control subsonic shorts probably don't have enough oomph to turn them around. Show you that action one more time. I think there's one more in there. Nope, that's it. Okay, let's load this up with some long rifle. Okay, we've got CCI subsonic 22 long rifle running 1,050 feet per second, 40 grain. I think that's probably about as hot a load as you'd want to run in one of these, just to be on the safe side. Let's go ahead and make sure that we are empty. Now, I imagine when this thing was new, that would lock up right there. Like a kid in a candy store today. So we just released our 100th video. Man, pretty excited about that. We are on Patreon now. If you guys want to pitch in a few bucks to help the cause, I would sure appreciate it. And we can do some different stuff over there. All right, Marlin Model 20. Let's check this out. We got the long rifles in there now. We'll ease this up real slow. Just like that. Right. Now this does have a half cock safety. Pretty common for the time. All right, let me see if I can hit one of those steel targets now. Surely. Huh. And no go bang. Well, get to see one eject. Okay. Firing pin is spring loaded. Okay. Let's put this up on paper. I'll go to that middle one since it's not quite so cluttered. I can't quite say, I think it was high. I'm back a little bit further than I usually shoot so I can get under this shade tree. It's so stinking hot right now. All right, let's try that again. I can't tell, fellas, but I don't care because I'm shooting this thing. Let me try a steel target. I gotta be able to hit one of these. Where am I hitting? If I didn't blink, I'd probably tell, right? There we go. Gotta get down on it. I'm embarrassing you, Brent. This is fun, fun. Am I hitting high, guys? Huh, another one. Well, this is an opportunity to let you guys see this thing up close. Oh, we're out of bullets. Let's shoot a couple more. Make sure we are empty. Sometimes in these tube-fed magazines, we'll get hung up in there. Always want to double and triple check these tube feds. I've had that happen before. Thought it was clear and it wasn't. We'll put that half-cock safety on. Let's load up just a couple more rounds here. Let's do 10 more. All right. It's such a blessing to get to shoot such a historic firearm. Such a blessing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, buddy. Getting swarmed. I've had a horsefly that's been buzzing my tower ever since I came out here. Pesky things. It's like sport for them. Oh, red wasp. I think he made the right decision. Okay. Got 10 more of these CCIs loaded up. Show you one more time. Oh, we got to take that half-cock safety off. Isn't that pretty? Man. Got that hammer down easy. Put her on half-cock. What a wonderful day, boys. Wonderful day. Let's get back on paper so we can see this thing hit something. All right. Had the paparazzi behind me. I think these are getting a little different. I will say these sights are leave something to be desired. A peep sight on this would be really nice. That is tapped here, and I imagine you could get a Tang aperture sight for this. All right. Man, I haven't been this excited to shoot a rifle in a long time. So cool. All right, let me try target. There we go. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got it. Now I'm gonna miss. Ah. I just like watching this. I'm gonna show you guys one more time. I know I'm overdoing it, but yeah, very nice. Very nice. All right. Yeah. don't want to dry fire this. So trying to make sure I got a cartridge in there each time. Parts for these are unobtainium. Man. Well, I wish I was shooting better today, but I guess I'm a little excited. And that's all she wrote. One neat feature about this is once it's cocked, the pump will not come back, as well as if it's on half cock. And probably the reason they did that was so that you wouldn't slam fire this. But yeah, once you drop the hammer down, that releases it, and you can cock it again. This is a takedown model. It's got a knurled screw right here. And for those of you that didn't catch the podcast or might not get over there, you need to get over there so you can see the pictures of this thing. Really beautiful rifle. You've got there we go, focus. Marlin 20-A. Then here you've got short, long, and long rifle. And make sure this is focused. And there's your barrel stampings. There's no serial numbers visible. There's a serial number underneath the tang here, and then one underneath the butt plate. So there you have it, guys. That is the Marlin Model 20. Again, I want to thank Brent and the guys over at Hard Cash Pawn for letting me bring this out here today. Such a blessing to get to shoot something like this. Maybe a once in a lifetime chance. So really appreciate them helping out the channel, and thank you guys for joining me today and getting to check out the Marlin Model 20-A, and probably put this on the bench and take one more close look at it, and then we'll take it back. I don't want to. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day, and God bless. Man, what a fun day.